Alright everyone, today we are going to be flying from Long Beach to Vegas on a 3:30. It's going to be a good flight today. Should hopefully be a pretty calm flight once we figure out how our autopilot systems work. On the 3:30, I know yesterday we were having some issues with that, but hopefully now I could figure out these bugs a bit more, and yeah. Right, so we're in an all-white 3:30 today here at Long Beach. Let's see. This is kind of a weird-looking airport. This is quite a strange airport here. Looks like there's three runways that we can take off of. There's a bunch of V-jets, and there's our 3:30 that doesn't even fit in the stall here. So, guarantee you we're not going to have any ground services, or more than likely we're not going to have any ground services. It's looking like to me. So let's do our pre-flight check. Make sure everything's looking good. All these are going to be cleared out. Feed up probes, static ports are good. I know all this stuff is going to be good. So let's get into our cockpit first, and we'll go from here. So let's get back to our checklist.
Good morning, Captain. First time working together. I'm Casey, your first officer.
Engine 1 and Engine 2 master. Let's make sure these are set off real quick. Off and off. Beautiful. So go ahead and select that to be off. What just happened? Oh, no ground services available at airport. Skipping a taxi, I bet. What just happened? Why did we just U-turn out the gate? And our avionics aren't even on, so that's off. That is off. All should be good. Battery 1. APU start, air conditioning panel, X-Bleed, cargo panel, cockpit lights. Okay, EFB is, I believe, what we need to be looking at now. Yeah, EFB is all this stuff is gonna be good. Cockpit prep probably. Okay, so these all need to be set to nav real quick. Fuel pumps on, backflow, battery cycle. I'm just concerned that our panels here aren't even on. Still can't figure out how to turn this on. Still nothing turning on. If I skip to takeoff, maybe these systems will be on. Well, if this isn't even on, you cannot fly. What the hell? yeah, none of our flight services are working here, which is really concerning to me, and I'm not flying like this. I don't understand how I could turn this on. Okay. It's really concerning that I can't get my plane on. Alright. I also want to check my companies. Am I able to create any new companies? I don't think I can. I can't do any agricultural stuff. I do really want to buy new. I could buy. I could buy new companies. Yeah. Okay. I don't have a lot of money. I have enough to purchase a new company. I'm not doing aerial advertising. So we'll do this as to the skies. Confirm. 20 grand down the drain will just make that back in the flight. So, buy aircraft. Let's look at our used aircraft here. So this is charter, so we can figure out something. To buy a Skyhawk. Ooh. So let's work up to get a citation. I feel like that'd be a pretty safe bet. Or ooh, man, I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I could buy a Vision Jet for a lot cheaper, or I could grind out some missions. Let's grind out some missions because I really do want a citation in my fleet. Okay, so let's do missions. I'm not liking the 320s as much as I would love to use them. It's just not really working that well. So let's do passenger services. A 310 right here. Where's that going to? DYS. That's going to be in system. I don't know where DYS is. Anyway, so New York in the 737 Max. It's almost 100 grand right there for that one. That's not terrible. And then we could do Simrate, or we could skip ahead a little bit too. To Nashville. We could do, where is this? This is, I believe this is Van Nuys, right? Van Nuys. We'll do a quick little flight from Van Nuys to San Diego. I have not flown this aircraft yet, so I'm kind of excited. It reminds me a little bit of the Dash 8s, which are some of my favorite aircraft ever. But, yeah, no, I'm definitely excited about this. Definitely excited about this flight. Turboprop airliner. This should be a... I don't even think it's going to take me 45 minutes to get there. So we'll do this. We'll do this one. I hope y'all enjoy the sound of me enjoying my coffee. Oh, man. So, this looks to me like a Dash 8 body. It's a weird mix to me of like the Dash 8 and the Bay 146. Just the fact that it's a quad engine, and then I think... What's the configuration of the elevators? Yeah, it's pretty... That's pretty Dash 8-like. Let's see. Check out all of our doors. Yeah, this is like a small Dash 8. Q200. It's not a bad looking plane, though. Not a bad looking aircraft at all. We'll just do a little pre-flight. I know everything's good, but still. Always like to get to know my aircraft a little bit more. Not a bad looking plane though. I do like it. Let's see how it flies. That's really the main concern. I don't know how it flies yet, so. But I'm pretty sure we'll have a good flight. So let's climb aboard. It's like a Dash 8 meets a A220.
Good morning. So we're flying to San Diego. Amazing place.
So we exit our cockpit. I want to take a look around the interior real quick.
Error reading strengths and bar. -1 now boarding at gate 214.
I'm gonna make sure the door gets closed real quick. Oh, ground service is unavailable here. Damn it. That's unfortunate. There's no ground services, but you know, we'll make it work. Oh yeah, that is a good looking plane right here. I'm excited. Hopefully it flies well, so that'd be fun doing some flights around SoCal with this.
Van Nuys ground, November 469051 with
See what
Mike,
the
ready to
interior
taxi,
looks like.
IFR.
It's pretty basic.
November 469051. Taxi to and hold short of runway 34 left using taxiway Bravo Romeo. Contact tower on 119
3-4 left using taxiway Bravo Romeo. want to know what my cruising altitude is going to be.
Dear passengers, our captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you're seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. A reminder that this is a non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of our attendants. Thank you. Dear passengers, I'd like to direct your attention to the monitors, where we'll be demonstrating our safety procedures. Thank you. Dear passengers, here are the safety procedures. They're identified.
My guy sounds like Napoleon Dynamite.
Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you, including behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience a sudden loss of pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you're traveling with children, make sure your own mask is on before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency, leave your carry-on items behind. Life rafts are located below your seats. Emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit and slide. Now, make sure that all hand luggage is stowed away safely. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in your seat pocket.
Engine 2 and 3 are just in off. Not a bad looking plane at all, though. I am really liking this plane so far. If I knew how to turn the engine 2 and 3 on, that would be a lot better, but we'll figure it out here in a minute. Niner 51 ready for IFR departure. Runway tree left.
November 46-Niner 51, altimeter tree 025. Cleared for takeoff, runway tree 4 left.
waiting for her to cool down a little bit until we can restart it. Please. I need these to roar back up to life here.
Dear passengers, prepare for takeoff. Please ensure your seat belt is fastened tightly. Your seat is in the upright position and your tray table is securely stored. Thank you.
Okay, engine 2's roaring up to life. We're at engine 4. Engine 1 and engine 4 we have. I don't have engine... It was for a second. Kind of just learn here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, engine 2, start. Right, engine 1, start. Okay, engine 1 is alive and well. What the? Okay, engine 2 is, or engine 4 is rolling, engine 1. Okay. Okay, where is engine 2 starter? That's it's 1 and 4 right here. That's not it. Man, where? It's the fire extinguisher. So we don't have an engine 2 or 3, and then is our engine 1 dying out now? Bro. He's so for real right now. Let's set flaps down a little bit, and then we'll figure out what we're supposed to do from here. Caution. Okay, so let's go to our free flight. Starting engine, strobe lights, engine 1, master on and guarded, high voltage batteries all on. I think check. Check. I think I broke the plane.
Traveling to San Diego on flight MAO 829. Please have your boarding passes and passports ready. Flight MAO 829 now boarding at gate 214.
So ground ops unavailable. We knew that already, though. Hopefully all our engines are working now. Because trying to learn new planes is a challenge. I was struggling with the 330. Man, still not working?
Van Nuys ground. November 46951 with Mike. Ready to taxi. IFR.
November 46951. Taxi to and hold short of runway tree 4 left via taxiway Bravo Romeo. Contact tower on 119er decimal tree when ready.
All of our pre-flight stuff was done.
Did you copy?
Taxiing. Hold short runway tree. 4 left using taxiway Bravo Romeo. 951.
Let's run through our pre-flight checks real quick. Sub Z. What's up, bro? I'm good. How are you? Let's make sure our seatbelt signs are on real quick. I'm pretty sure they are. Okay, pre-flight. Flight director on, altitude. What is our altitude supposed to be for this flight? Flight level 90, so 9,000 feet. So we'll set our altitude here real quick for that. Maybe. So yeah, we'll set this up to 9,000 feet real quick. I'm streaming off my PlayStation 5. So high voltage batteries on. These are all on, so we're good. Engine 2 and engine 3 armed and guarded. Let's just double check that. I believe they are armed and guarded. After starting engines. Slow down behaving sound? What? Check lights off, off, off. Okay, let's see our before taxi checklist. Do 1 degree of flaps, or whatever this is. I think it's going to be a do 9, 10, 15? Okay, we'll set that to 15. Alright. Pre-flight checklist done. Go to in-flight next before takeoff. Start our taxi out to 34 left real quick.
Dear passengers, our captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you're seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions.
Dude, I don't even have a PlayStation or a PC for myself.
This is a non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of our attendants. Thank you. Dear passengers, I'd like to direct your attention to the monitors. We'll be demonstrating our safety procedures. Thank you. Dear passengers, here are the safety procedures. There are identified emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you, including behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience a sudden loss of pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask
Both
over your
on,
mouth
yes.
and nose like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you're traveling with children, make sure your own mask is on before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency, leave your carry-on items behind. Life rafts are located below your seats. Emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit and slide. Now, make sure that all hand luggage is stowed away safely. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in your seat pocket.
Oh, the game volume? Yeah, I got you. Turn up. I don't know. Oh, yeah. That's really quiet. Alright. There we go. Should be better now, hopefully. Whoa! Where am I going? I don't even know what just happened there. Star A and B, I believe that's set. Yeah, it's set there. Engine 4 starter, I believe, is on. So I'm just going to see if it had to take off real quick. Maybe engine 2 and 3 will finally pop in.
Van Nuys Tower, November 46-9er-51, ready for IFR departure. Runway tree for left.
November 46-9er-51, altimeter tree 022, cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left.
3022 cleared for takeoff, runway 34 left.
Takeoff runway tree 4 left. November 46-9er-51. Dear passengers, prepare for takeoff. Please ensure your seatbelt is fastened tightly. Your seat
Oh, those aren't even on.
your tray
What
table
the hell?
is securely stored. Thank you.
I don't even know how to turn on engine 2 and 4. Do they just pop in magically during flight, or? Because I'm concerned if I'm unable to control that, that's not going to be good for the aircraft at all. Alright, heading, we will set that. We are at heading 343. Alright, takeoff. Parking brakes. Disengage. Stopwatch, start. See if we could even rotate, because we're picking up speed a little bit. I do need to over torque the engine because it's not going to let me use 2 and 3 apparently. I mean, unfortunate, it's not letting me. 951 contacting Los Angeles Center.
Going to 125.8, 951. Los Angeles Center, November 46951 is at 1,629,000. November 46951, Los Angeles Center, altimeter 3022, radar contact continued.
So I'm, like I said, just very concerned. Honestly, we might need to just do a VFR to San Diego. Go ahead and disengage that real quick. I don't understand why engine 2 and 3 aren't working still. So this is perfect. Oh well, I can't press anything down here. So I think we're flying over Van Nuys again, and then we'll start cutting down, head back south towards San Diego. I can't even see my flight plan. So we'll increase sim rate here a little bit as we climb up to 9,000. It's kind of
Los Angeles Center on 132.85. Good day.
132.85 for 9051. Los Angeles Center, November 46951 is at 6,400 climbing 9,000.
November 46951. Los Angeles Center, altimeter tree 022. Radar contact, continue.
So once we get to about 8,900, we'll go back to our normal sim rate here, and then we'll engage our altitude hold mode. Once we get to
Good morning, dear passengers. This is your captain speaking. Today, I'm assisted by co-pilot Chris Sampson. Welcome aboard flight ML 829 inbound to San Diego. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 8,600 feet at an airspeed of 150 knots. It's 9:56.
all right. Well, there's downtown LA off to our right side of the aircraft.
We thank you for flying with us today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Thank you.
Are you not going to let me go into the?
Dear passengers, we've reached cruising altitude and will be turning down
Oh,
the
man.
cabin lights for your comfort. If you need additional reading light, just push the button above your head.
Oh, yeah. There's a
Careful, Captain. Flaps
LA out there. Oh, it's not good. Yeah, there's a LA off to our right side there. There's a Dodger Stadium in downtown LA. See Santa Monica Pier way off out there, as well as Venice. Beautiful day flying, not a cloud in sight. So what plane are we in? We're in the Hart Aerospace ES-30? Let's see if we could figure out how to start the engines on this. Let's go into YouTube real quick and figure out how to start this bird, because it's not working too great for me right now.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Flight Sim 21. Today in this video, looks like an TR-72, but it has 4 engines, 2 extra engines. But if you look closely at these engines, you'll see the 2 inside interior engines here. Is because it's 2 electric engines on the inside, and the outer are 2 fuel engines. Okay, so it makes it kind of like a hybrid aircraft electric. Oh, you first I like that, but I don't know if you forget to remove the pitot covers. Okay, and I'm just checking them all off. All right. Okay, those are checked off. Preliminary pre-flight. Okay, now let's go. It's going to be these right here. And even it's on, but the fuel pumps, you can off again. Checking to make sure they both shut on. Okay, so let's put these on. All right. The parking brake is set. The parking brake is right over here, and you can see that set right there. Which is pretty easy. Come over here. Here's the 2 switches. Okay, this is for the electrical engines 2 and 3, the interior engines. Okay. Start. And now we'll go outside and you will see these engines spooling up. Yep.
It's the issue is, it's supposed... It should be on, yes, but they're not. Well, we'll learn how to fly this plane a bit more sometime. I don't mind it. I mean, for having only 2 of 4 engines, it is flying very well. Oh man, that flies in a straight line too. Our heading mode wasn't even on. We'll kind of cut over here. Oh shit, let's turn our heading mode. Okay. Why is there in-flight service on this? Right, so this plane is absolutely awesome, I must say. We'll try and learn the 330 after this one, though, because I'm not liking how the engines handle on this. 330 is going to be a challenge in itself, or we'll do a 320 as well. Probably 320. Those are both pretty similar aircraft. Whatever flight we can find next. Well, our engines were working. So let's just see if we can't figure this out. I really want to learn this and see if it will actually let me. So, are we we're landing to the east today. That's pretty unheard of with San Diego. 118.3. Our autopilot's on still, isn't it? Whoa! Why are we trimmed all the way up? You're not gonna let me acknowledge, are you? There we go. This plane is, we had a really bad approach, I'm gonna be honest. Like this approach is awful, to be completely frank with you. But we'll make it work. We're too low. We're gonna crash. I don't know if I like how this handles. It's way too finicky, so we're gonna. That was a horrible landing, though. We'll just turn this taxiway. That was terrible. That's not good. If they want me to shut down on the runway, that was terrible. That was god awful. Well, we gotta see. We did not respect the condition of the aircraft, allegedly. That's going to take us down a little bit, unfortunately, but... Yeah, that was, it's pretty bad if I do say so myself. Tanked us down. We're still at a pretty good rating, though. I mean, we're a B. That plane just... Man, I don't know. That was not a great landing by any means. Or a great flight. We were kind of doomed from the beginning with that one, though. So, let's see. We have a weather event we could do over here. Let's keep doing airliners, though. I'm really liking these. I needed some practice with it for sure. Ooh, where is this one going? Phoenix, in the same plane. That just didn't work great for us. Tucson and a 330. It's a pretty easy flight right there. What's the flight up here is probably gonna be in a heart as well. We have LAX to San Diego and a 330. We could try this one. Pretty similar flight to what we just did. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick before we get started, though. Alright, so once again, we're having a very weird approach into San Diego. We'll be using the Gato arrival. We'll be taking off to the west of LAX, just cutting east of Catalina. Actually, we'll be turning out of LAX. We'll be taking off LAX to the west. It's like runway 25 right. Then we'll be heading pretty much directly south, right over San Pedro. Kind of cross that little inlet there, and then yeah, we will be lining up for the Gato approach into San Diego. Should be a relatively simple flight here. Honestly, our pre-flight checks and all that stuff is going to be the longest part of it. So yeah, let's figure out what to do from here, and we'll hopefully have a good flight this time. Yeah, last couple ones just haven't been too great. We have 95. We have so much fuel on this aircraft. We have a quarter tank. Should be perfect. We'll have a lot more. We'll have a lot more room for error here if we have to go around or something, which I'm assuming we won't, but always better to be prepared for that. And we'll do a quick little hopper flight down to San Diego again, and hopefully have a better landing than last time. The 330 hasn't really been my aircraft of choosing, but we are going to make ourselves learn the 330 today. And yeah, this is going to be more of a video now of me learning it. As much as I really want to do that Long Beach to Vegas flight, I can figure out how to get the 330 to work. So we'll learn it hopefully a bit better now. It's a good looking aircraft. So let's get our EFB started. Pre-flight walk around. Angle of attack probes. Where are these? Hello? Okay. It's being a bit weird here. Is my sim just broken right now?
Good afternoon, everyone. San Diego, here we come.
Okay, so here's our EFB.
It's Giuseppe from your flight staff. We're ready to begin boarding. Waiting for your signal.
It's so weird that we're at Tibet. But Tibet does look pretty good. So we got a 7.6. Don't really see too many like wide bodies. I see a couple 7.3s, but like, let's see, what's that blue one? That's a Boeing House, I believe. No, it's an Embraer. What the? Just doesn't seem that lively as I was hoping it would be. There's no 7.4s. There's a 700 down there. The 6.7, 5.7. No 380s. Nothing like that. But let's get in. Let's get our cockpit prep. I mean, this is all going to be cleared off and good. I mean, we don't have any of this stuff. So we'll check through all of this stuff real quick. Anti-collision lights, blah, blah, blah. I mean, everything is conditioned good. So this is just our walk around stuff that's already set. This is like more stuff we'll worry about once we have our own aircrafts and not flying for airlines or for random airlines. This will be just for our own airline. There's so much stuff though. A lot more than the 172, but we're gonna be learning this stuff today. Okay, so let's do Engine Master 1 and 2. We will make sure these are set to off real quick, which I believe they should be, right? Off and off, perfect. Engine start selector, you have to set that to norm. Cool, that's set. Radar, SYS, what's that supposed to be set to? That is supposed to be set to off, so we'll check that real quick. Okay, that is set to off. How about PWS is also supposed to be off. Okay, that is off. Gain knob as required. So I believe that is set. Landing gear lever, let's make sure that's down. Cool, that's good. Wiper selector, those should be both off. Off and off. Battery 1 and 2. APU battery push switches on auto. Extension A, let's press that. So APU fire. So that's supposed to be pushed in and guarded. Check. APU agent light should be off. However, I don't believe anything is on. Okay, APU start. We will switch APU master to on. APU start. We have to press that guy. Okay, APU start. Maybe. So APU start, please. And we can't even do anything until that's... How do you even start this thing, though? Like, I'm doing all my checklist. Sounded like something started there. But I can't really tell. Generators, maybe? APU still hasn't started up, which honestly I'm concerned about. I don't know what I'm doing with this. It's just weird. I don't know what I'm doing with this. despite me following all my pre-flight. Man, I don't even know anymore. I mean, the 7-3, I know how to fly. That thing's easy. I don't know what's wrong with the 330. Why it won't start. Maybe I need to restart my game or something, but... I mean, it's just... Man... Ooh, that would be a fun flight if it weren't on a 330 or a 310. 330. I would love to learn how to fly the 330. However, it's not working for me. So we'll go with a 7.3 max, I guess. I don't have the 7.4 unlocked, unfortunately. So let's see if we can find a flight. It's pretty... San Diego to Orlando. That'd be a fun one. To Colorado Springs. Any flights out of Boise? This one over to Florence, Michigan. Have one going down to Dallas-Fort Worth. We have one going to Florence, Michigan once again. We do have a couple here in Europe that we could do. We have one going out to EPMO. That's Maudlin. I don't know where that is. Ooh, that'd be a fun one. Nice scenic. We could do this one to London, Dublin, Poland. We could do this one out to Poland. That would be a nice little Euro flight. Yeah, I think we'll do that one. We've been flying around Cali a lot, so we'll do one up to Poland. Nice little change of scenery. I'm upset that I can't get the 330 to work. We'll be with S7 today. Alright, pre-flight procedures. I mean, I think this is all good. Yeah, all the remove before flight probes are good. So we'll check that off. All the stuff is going to be in good condition. So we'll skip through all of this stuff. Is this why the 330 wasn't working earlier? Son of a bitch! I think that's what happened. That's why the 330 wasn't working. Damn it, dude. I love how we're in the tower over here.
Boeing Foxtrot Charlie Lima 129.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 27 using taxiway Alpha. Boeing Foxtrot Charlie Lima 129er.
Oh, actually, yeah, what is our cruise altitude today? I don't think it could be too high, but you never know. We're set to 10,000, that's a good start. Definitely think it's good. I think it's going to be like 30,000. We'll say 30,000 is a safe bet. Oh, maybe... Maybe not, I could be wrong. We'll say it's set for now. Okay, so let's see if this works now on the 330. So if it does, that'd be awesome. I want to do some like longer hauled flights. Let's see what we can't find out of here. So 321. How long? 4 hours. Hard aerospace. I'm good on that one. Hard aerospace. 7.3 max. Aerospace probably, yeah. Could go down to Cuba. So that's a small plane. Also a pretty small plane to Dade County. Sarasota to Dallas. That wouldn't be a terrible flight. To Cleveland. Bro. Tampa to Sarasota in a 3:30. Give me a break. Clearwater or St. Petersburg. Could do 8.5 hours down to Brazil. Freeport to Nassau. Jacksonville, Savannah to Portsmouth. Where is that? It's all the way up in Canada. So we'll do. We'll see if that Long Beach flight that I was originally planning to do is on here now. Louisville. So unfortunately, it's not. I don't want to go somewhere boring, though. I want to go... Yeah, Milwaukee? Hell no. I don't want to go all the way down to Wisconsin. Or all the way up to Wisconsin. Nassau to... Cancun would be a pretty fun flight. Cut over Miami. Yeah, we could do... We can do that one. Freeport to Cancun. Now this would be a flight that I would love to take. Okay, I just spawned in on top of the hangar building.
Hi, Captain. Happy to work with you today. I'm your first officer, Antonio Pratt. Nice to meet you.
Flight performance. Son of a bitch. My electrical systems aren't even going to be on. Watch. I just think I'm gonna restart this. This is like kind of getting ridiculous.